Her mother rejected her. Now we are mom and dad.
It's your birthday, girl.
She rules our world. I'm Andrew, and this is Lola's story for GeoBeats. There's a local lake in downtown Orlando. The mother left the nest with the other cygnets, but Lola hatched after the others. So she was alone in the nest. The rangers scooped her up and tried to reintroduce her to the known parents, and the mother rejected her. The rangers realized that she needed to be rescued.
All right, good girl.
We live on a lake. We had rehabilitated a goose. We thought we'll give it a shot, get her to the size that we need her to be able to fend for herself, and then we'll reintroduce her to the lake.
Good job.
We worked with the city as well as some other volunteers, and we reintroduced her to her sibling. They developed a bond. We thought, great, what a success. And unfortunately, since Lola did not grow up on that lake and navigate the waters, she went into an area where one of the most aggressive swans was and was attacked by this male swan. Thankfully, she was okay, but at that point, we said Lola's going to be with us forever.
Lola, you want to go home?
We didn't do all this work for Lola to go back onto the lake, not know how to survive and perish. And consulting with the Regal Swan Foundation, they came and took a look at our yard, our access to the lake, and said, she is absolutely best here with you. We had to do a lot of modifications to our backyard. There's already a mating pair of swans on this lake. So we had to create into the lake a 20 by 20 foot space for her to have access to and do fencing all the way down to the lake's edge. And the mating pair don't like, I guess, necessarily seeing another swan in their territory, but they've figured it out and they've respected the boundaries. We built a very extensive home for her outside, and she's very protected. But every night she would walk to the bottom of our stairs, and she's just going back and forth waiting for us to come bring her inside. So we obliged, of course, every night she comes pretty much the same time. We have our TV room. We put a bunch of pads down. In the morning, we pick her up, we bring her outside, and we have the same routine. Sometimes she sleeps in her house outside, but she definitely prefers to be inside with us. She knows when the lights go out that it's bedtime. She's really smart. We'll say it's sleepy time. And her chirp, instead of it being high-pitched, it's a little more docile.
Let's go to bed.
We turn on crickets on the sound system overnight, so she has a sound of outside. She waits for that. I would compare her intelligence to a dog for learning commands, understanding things. She grew up with our dog, so she understands they're not predators. For the most part, they get along. There's a little, like any siblings, right?
Peekaboo.
Lola is almost 3 years old. Swans in captivity live for 35 years, so this is a commitment for us as well as for her, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
Lola, happy birthday.
It's absolutely incredibly endearing every time we walk outside that she comes up and wants to come spend time with us. She is everything to us. Our life truly revolves around her. Every decision we make and think about in life, everything we do, we always think, what about Lola?